what I'm saying is, what's good about who you are and where you're evolving to be is that that's a lifetime choice. And I think that will get you there just as well as if you would have, tried to do.
No, it's true.
I think it might be a little slower.
That's
the only thing.
That's the kicker.
You ready?
You got it right.
You ready to run?
I mean, a psychic told me, she was like, your year is 44. And I was like, woo, she told me that at 38. I was like, God damn, that's a ways away. But
I want my shit at 39.
I mean, for somebody who thought by 22 that I would be good. Like, I was like, 22, I'm going to have a Benz. I'm going to have all these things. And you realize, because also I'm somebody who got it and then lost it.
Right.
Because I was on MTV2 and I was popping and it was Amanda Diva and all this shit. And then one day they were like, yeah, we're just doing away with this entire floor.
We don't need this whole floor.
We don't need y'all. And then it turned into me having to figure out, like, well, where am I gonna get money?
Yeah, from and shit.
Yeah, and I mean, I've had those moments, and then you get it's feast or famine.
Yes.
Right? And so throughout that whole ride, you have people telling you that the quick way that you could fix this is if you could just become this person. Then you could fix this. Why don't you just make a song, like a bullshit ass song, just so you can get your mama a check? And it's like, but I'm not that kind of person. I can't make a bullshit ass song. And why can't you just dress like this or go on the cover of this magazine and put your booty out? I mean, I've been told all the things. And at one point, my mom legit was like, I just feel like you don't want to make money.
Make up your mind. It just
seems like you don't care about livelihood or any of this. And I was like, no, that's not it.
Mom.
I'm just not willing
to sacrifice everything, Mom.
I'm just not going to sacrifice my integrity for this. I'm not. And I mean, I think for a lot of folks, that is easier to do because they haven't really drawn out what their integrity really is,
or defined it. Like
that's what I mean. Yeah,
like define who you are. I felt like there's a lot of things I turned down in my career because I'm just not him. That ain't me. Like I can't have that on my books like that.
Right.
I just can't.
I can't. And you know what that is? That's just foresight. I think a lot of people, so you know how you said when you on a TV show, sometimes you just think like, oh, this is never going to end. You like, this going to last forever. I really feel like, Bill, so many people feel like whatever shit is right now is how it's always going to be. And that's why they make bad decisions. No. That's why they treat people a certain way because they think, oh, I'm popping right now, whatever. Like this is how No. At the end of the day, I'm always like looking over the next set of trees and making sure that I have a soft landing. Yeah, and I think at the older I've gotten and the more mature I've gotten, like I've really been better. I've really been working on restraint.
I mean, I didn't feel it in this interview. I felt like you jumped out there on that girl and then you gave her milk.
Wait, that was after I had said there is somebody
bitch,
here
back the fuck
who's
up.
having a mental health crisis.
You did. You know what? You did say that. Yes, you did. You acknowledged it, and then you said she backed the fuck up, though, didn't she?
And I didn't acknowledge her until I didn't come at her until she looked me in my eyes and banged on the glass and tried to comfort me. Right. And now I'm gonna have to come through the fucking glass.
Yeah. See, boom. See how we do? Look at those eyes. I wish y'all could see her eyes.
I have rage. I
feel like you do have a little bit of rage. Like, are you in a relationship right now at all?
Yeah.
Because whoever that is, they need to come home. They need to come. I feel like they need to come home at an appropriate hour.
I'm in a love story, actually.
Oh, good, thank God.
I'm in I was thinking about it today. I was like, wow, like y'all are really in a full-fledged ass love story.
Can we? Can we talk about your love story?
Yes, please.
Okay. Because I feel like you are passionate, right?
Of course.
But I feel like if you lie to you and you catch it, I don't want to be in the hallway arguing with you because you're going to throw me down the stairs or something. Something's going to happen or something's going to fly down the stairs.
I mean, your computer might, but you not. And honestly, if it's an Apple, I may not because I respect Apple products.
Right. But if it's an HP,
I might slide the shit. Yeah,
slide
frisbee.
Boom.
Frisbee.
Okay. So tell us about your love life. What is it like? Your love story.
My love story? Well, I'm with my college sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were together in college. Mm-hmm. And then he transferred to Fisk University.
Cool.
And then he found me again when he moved back to New York, and we were friends, and we just remained friends for years and years and years. And he went to the Navy, and he was married, and he became a producer and a sound engineer. And 2.5 years ago, I just texted him one night and was like, "What's your Instagram?" And we were together by the next morning, and we've been together.
Hey, look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
He'll do it. But at the same time, even though it was a beautiful thing for us to come together, it has been a consistent journey of like willingness to let that other person show you how to be better.
That's what relationships is.
And I think that was something. Yeah,
I know it's tough.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pause. Listen.
The pause.
The pause is tough for you. I could tell.
You know what? The pause is tougher for him.
It's tougher for him?
Yeah. Yeah. The pause is tougher for him. I had to learn the pause, but I'm the kind of person though, like when I learn it, I'm gonna learn it. Like
if I get to that, I'm gonna do that.
It's just sometimes it just takes a minute for something to really matter enough or like make sense enough. Like sometimes someone could tell you something 5 different ways, and you like, I still don't get what you on right now though. I still don't see it. I'm not fucking with it. But that 6th time, you like,
oh.
Now I understand, and so now I can shift.
Yo, but I mean,
But can I just say one more thing now?
Yeah, baby, go ahead.
I think, and Michelle Obama's been talking a lot about her relationship with Barack lately, but I think for a lot of us, we're like, well, I don't want to have to say it 6 times. Mm-hmm. I don't want to have to tell you about something 6 times. Right. I want to tell you maybe twice, and then you should be able to. And the reality is especially like if you're dealing with someone who's in their 40s. Yeah. That person is who that person.
Yeah, and they don't hear the first 4 or 5 times, so you got to say 7.
Like you meeting people after they've lived a whole life.
It's hard to conform. It's hard to conform when you like you said, the older you get, and some people found love at different portions of their life at different chapters.
Yes.
I feel like based on what you're saying, you needed that time to get to this point.
We would not be together if we had gotten together earlier.